What is up, NFL Reactor Nation? We are back once again. And we've got a new name for this college football show. I am pretty sure I'm going to confirm this. CFB Chaos, College Football Chaos. This will be a weekly thing every week that we have college football, which is literally every week. So, yeah, we've got CFB Chaos and In the End Zone to cover NFL and college football here on the channel. No In the End Zone this week because obviously we don't have NFL, but that's why CFB Chaos is here, because we have week 1 of college football, and it all kicks off this Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Top 25 teams. The reason I'm only doing top 25 is because if I covered them all, it would be way too much. But anyway, let's jump right in. Also, predictions should be pretty easy. What the hell? Y'all, the ESPN app updated. I don't know what this new crap is. Holy crap, yo. Y'all are seeing my first reaction, technically, to this new ESPN app. This is actually really epic. Holy crap. Dude, it's like the whole Mountain West. And then South... Okay, this is lit. Bro, this is cool. This is cool. See, I ain't looked at this yet. Holy crap, that is... Okay. Nuh-uh. This says revolutionary. Dude, this is game after game, isn't it? Bro, that's literally game after... That is awesome. Alright, thank you, ESPN. Your app is magnificent. So we have got Boise State versus South Florida. I think it's a no-doubter that Boise State wins. They are already the overall favorite. Sports odds, sportsbook right there. Matchup predictor. Overall favorite coming in to this game. I do not think we see an upset in this one, because, I mean, there's no way South Florida upsets Boise State. I mean, they don't have Ashton Jeanty. They lost some heavy players from last year, but I think Boise State still has that fire to win. Dude, this new... Oh my god, this is epic. This is awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. Alright, we move on. Let's see, I just want to look. Western Illinois Leathernecks. Dude, look at this. We have full Big Ten standings right here. This is going to do a major favor for me when we are deep into college football season going through the standings. My god, this is perfect. Alright. Illinois versus Western Illinois Leathernecks. Really weird name, but Illinois obviously should win this game. If they do not, there is something seriously wrong, and they are not going to win a single game this season. But yeah, Illinois takes the win. I think we see just a straight-up demolishment here. Alright, Game of the Week watch. I still haven't decided on Game of the Week, but this is probably going to be it anyway. Texas and Ohio State. Arch Manning making his debut. Well, technically not debut, but what should be full season debut, should be starter for the whole season. Now, this is a very close one. Texas is coming in as the favorite against last year's national champions, Ohio State. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty cool. I think Ohio State is all talk, and the Texas Longhorns are going to win this game. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, just look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Got news headlines we could go over if we wanted to. Also, big dispute with YouTube TV and Fox that is detrimental to anyone who has YouTube TV. They already... I have YouTube TV, and their discussion with Fox is concerning me a bit, because if they do not reach an agreement, no watching this game, so that sucks. Hopefully they reach an agreement. They're already threatening YouTube TV users with their commercials. Never thought I'd see this with YouTube TV, huge program, but there once was a glorious thing called cable. And this all is probably going to end in it going back. I need to get back to talking about football. College football kickoff game. Hold on. Ignore me scrolling up here. I'm just going through. Yeah, this should be all the games. But college football kickoff game right here. Syracuse and Tennessee. Aflac kickoff at noon. Tennessee, no doubt, coming in and out, taking the win over Syracuse. Big win for Tennessee. They are ranked 24th. They've got to reestablish themselves. Nico Imalava, anyway, he's irrelevant now to Tennessee. So he's straight trash. I don't know why he ever left, but yeah. Tennessee, obviously, wouldn't say a rebuild state, but trying to bounce back after some hurtful losses last season. Still a decent season, but gotta prove to everyone that they can still hang. Alright, Indiana versus Old Dominion. Shoot, forgot who that was for a minute. Yeah, Indiana, no doubt, gonna come away with the win. In this one, Old Dominion does not stand a chance. I feel like I don't have much to say on any of these, because, it's week 1. No-brainer blowouts. Yeah, Indiana coming into this, obviously, odds-on favorite. So, all right, we've got Penn State versus Nevada. Penn State, once again, another no-doubter, coming in as the favorite as well. No questions asked. Penn State coming off a really strong season, looking to keep that spark ignited and keep themselves in the top 25, which should not be hard as they are second. So, who knows how deep they may go in the CFP this year. Georgia versus Marshall, as usual. Every year, Georgia plays Mickey teams like Marshall, and they pay them a crap ton of money just to lose, which is the state of college football. But, yeah, Georgia no doubt going to win this one, ranked number 5. The Georgia bias will probably continue this year. And, yeah, that's what I have to say on it. Alabama versus FSU. FSU coming off the worst season that they have had in a very long time. And, yeah, that's going to continue. FSU is straight trash, and Alabama is going to pick up the win, no doubt, once again. All right, I got to check who this is real quick. South Dakota Coyotes against Iowa State Cyclones. Iowa State already 1-0 from the Week 0 game. Traveling back to the U.S. this week is Iowa State. Iowa State, we already got some good stats over here. If I remember correctly, his name is Rock Beck. Pardon me if I said that wrong. Looking pretty decent. 2 touchdowns, 14 out of 28 completions. So pretty decent there coming off that win in Dublin. I think it is no doubt that they beat the South Dakota Coyotes and steamroll their way to a 2-0 record. Oregon versus, pretty sure this is Montana State. Oregon versus Montana State, number 7 ranked Oregon picks up the win. Once again, I would be shocked if they didn't. I'm just saying random stuff at this point. Oklahoma versus Illinois State Redbirds. Now, the state of Oklahoma, they should win. But the state that they are in, there's a chance this could be close. It's 1.6% odds on favorite. But you never know with Oklahoma. I'm sorry. All right, absolute destruction incoming. Florida versus the Long Island University Sharks. You mean Long Island High School. Yeah, this team looks absolutely pitiful. Florida could score over 100 points because when played by Power 5 teams, They have been outscored. I'm pretty sure the stat, and don't quote me on this, I am pretty sure the stat is 147-22. So, Florida is in for a big win. Big win here. All right. Another note. Yeah, North Dakota Fighting Hawks against the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State 0-1 after losing in Dublin in week 0. Yeah, so no doubt Kansas State picks up the win despite being 0-1. Really close ranked game between them. One of them was obviously bound to lose, be the first ranked team with a loss. But you cannot credit too much to that loss being at week 0 and all that, But yeah, Kansas State no doubt gets this win over North Dakota Fighting Hawks. In the fight for Death Valley, Clemson versus LSU. LSU trying to break the streak of losing every game in week 1. Now the question is, who gets called the real Death Valley? If LSU wins, do they claim the rights to Death Valley? If Clemson wins, do they claim the rights to Death Valley? Both Tigers, as we know. So, it's going to be a fight for who is the more legitimate Tiger and Death Valley team. I am so sorry, guys. Sorry for sneezing there. This game, I gotta take Clemson. Number 4 ranked Clemson. We're taking Clemson in this one to be the real Death Valley, the real Tigers over LSU. Michigan versus University of New Mexico. Yeah, I think, no doubt, Michigan comes away with the win. Is that even a question at this point? Taking a look at the standings, Hawaii 1-0 after an amazing win, I might add, against Stanford last week. Loved that game. Just an absolutely awesome game. But yeah, Michigan picks up the win in this one. Texas Tech and Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. Texas Tech picks up the win. I like Texas Tech as a ranked team this year. I think they have got a real chance to be a big upset against a good bit of teams. All right, we've got Ole Miss and Georgia State Panthers. I was going to say Lions. I don't know why. But Panthers, Georgia State Panthers against Ole Miss Rebels. Ole Miss comes away with the win. What the hell? Bro, I'm trying to talk. Whatever. Ignore that, guys. I'm sorry. Ole Miss comes away with the win in this one, no doubt. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I messed up my timing, guys. Hold on. Gotta back to this one because I have Texas A&M at the very top. But, Texas A&M versus UTSA. A lot of people are saying UTSA has the chance to upset Texas A&M. I do not believe in that. They do have the most chance out of a ranked team, but Texas A&M is coming away with the win. No doubt, whatever the critics say about UTSA, they will still fall to Texas A&M. Hold up. All right. SMU versus East Texas A&M Lions. Is it obvious? SMU takes away with the win over East Texas A&M. Never even knew this team existed. But yeah, SMU takes the win. Looking at all the weather, I haven't seen that there's going to be any rain games for top 25 teams. So that's pretty interesting. This stupid thing. Why does it only do this when I'm trying to film, bro? Normally I would restart, but I am too deep into this video to restart. So, who gives a crap? Arizona State Sun Devils versus the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. Arizona State Sun Devils come away with the win. Undoubtedly, Arizona State. Really good, solid team last year. Liked what I saw. this year. Can't wait to see how they perform this year. Should be really, really solid. And last but not least, our last two games on Sunday. Virginia Tech and South Carolina, another Aflac kickoff game. Virginia Tech could pull off an upset here, but I've got South Carolina still taking the win over Virginia Tech. It could be a close one, I feel like, though. This is not going to be a total runaway of a game against Virginia Tech. This will be close. And last but not least, Notre Dame versus Miami. Notre Dame made it all the way to the national championship, but unfortunately lost to Ohio State. I've got Notre Dame winning over Miami. Carson Beck, his first game at the new Miami, so we'll see how he performs. And Notre Dame coming off their national championship runner-up season. Really think Notre Dame is going to be strong in this one. But that is all for Week 1's preview video. I love the new ESPN update. If you couldn't tell, that makes it so much easier than having to go like this in, out. I mean, it makes it so much easier. But so props to ESPN for that. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.